Hi guys, Cloth with Cody back again today. Today is the Monday after the Flats and Handwashing challenge. So the challenge ended technically last night, but I did my last hand wash this morning. So I like to start out my fresh, pale, whatever I'm using to store my diapers with not an overnight diaper. I like the overnight diaper to be the last diaper that goes in when I do my wash. So I had planned already to use flats or whatever I was going to use overnight to be in this morning's hand wash with the diapers that I had used through yesterday. So I had put a flat diaper on Marcus. Like I said in my stash video, that is something that we use normally for his overnight diapers. I use the bamboo stretchy flats and the wool covers for his regular overnight diapers. Once in a while I will use a fitted, but it's just something that I was already using. So I put that on him last night and he ended up pooping. The other two stretchy flats that I did have were still wet, so I did not get to use a flat for overnight. I ended up having to use a fitted diaper, and I did still want to hand wash that diaper. So I did wash a fitted diaper, just a workhorse fitted, I believe. I did hand wash that this morning with the rest of the flats, and I didn't have any extra problems hand washing that. It worked out just fine. I just did the regular routine that I already had planned for my regular flats, and we'll see how that dries. It is outside drying now, but it is a little sunny today, so it shouldn't take too long to dry. It will obviously take longer than the flats do, but it still should be dry throughout today. So today's video is going to be discussing both the 6th day and the 7th day of the Flats and Hand Washing Challenge. I did not feel I had enough content to do a video on Saturday when it was the what's working and what's not. So I decided to put those two videos together for today's video with what's working, what's not, and what I learned and kind of my final thoughts on this year's Flats and Hand Washing Challenge. So, like I said, I didn't feel I had anything that wasn't working for us. Everything that I had planned to use was working. Flour sack towels work great for us. I use them in our pocket diapers and also with the covers that I use in my regular stash. So it wasn't anything extra that I needed to figure out how to work. And I was pretty familiar with hand washing. Hand washing is something I did last year for the challenge, so I just kind of did my same routine. The only thing I was doing different was keeping the rinse water for the next day's pre-wash, and that seemed to work out just fine. I didn't have any issues with that. The one issue that I did have was I had planned to use 10 flour sack towels for our daytime diapers and then the 3 bamboo stretchy flats for overnight. So I am a Sabbath keeper and don't do any extra work on Saturday from sunset Friday to sunset Saturday. And so I needed all of our diapers washed Friday night before sunset, so then I had them to be able to be used all the way through Saturday before sunset. And then I could have washed Saturday night, but I chose to wait and wash Sunday morning. So I had that overnight diaper just because I don't like the overnight diaper sitting extra long, and it would have had to sit, either be washed by itself or sit through Sunday, and it would have just messed up my whole routine. So I waited until Sunday morning to wash all the diapers from Friday overnight through Saturday and Saturday overnight's diaper. So I had an extra to wash Sunday morning, and I still had enough for the day, what I thought, but it had rained all day Saturday and all day Sunday, so I couldn't dry them outside. And that was kind of an issue just because they take longer to dry inside. And we had gone to see my mother-in-law yesterday, and I didn't have a comfortable amount to take with us that were dry. So I had 3 flats, 1 he wore there, and then 2 extras, and we were only there for like 4 hours, so it was plenty to use, but I just didn't feel it was a comfortable amount for us. So I think if I was to do this challenge again, I would want to make sure I had like maybe 12 flats to use, so then I had enough to get us through that Sabbath day and have them dry in case it was raining before I needed to use them on Sunday. So that was kind of just one thing that I did learn last year. I can't remember how many flour sack towels I did have. I don't remember. I'd have to look back at the video from last year to see how many I did have, but I don't remember having this issue last year with not having enough dry by the next time I needed to use them. I tried to put a fan on them, but it wasn't really working to get them dry fast enough before we left. So I think I would like to have just maybe 2 extra. My 10 wasn't a comfortable amount for needing to go that long. And then, like I said, with the rain, it's unpredictable when it is going to rain, and so drying outside is great. Having the sun dries your flats super quick, but you don't know when it will rain. So having just a couple backup is a great thing, so you have a comfortable amount, I guess. Having 4 covers was also fine for us. I had 3 PUL covers, the 1 wool daytime, I guess I had 5 covers. 1 wool daytime cover and then the 1 wool overnight cover, and that was plenty. Now, if I needed to make this my regular stash and didn't have any other options, I would also suggest having a second overnight cover. I can use the Super Buttons cover overnight. It fits over his overnight flat, so if I needed to use that for overnight, it would work. But with wool, it takes 24 full hours to dry, and so if I needed to use that full time and didn't have any backup, I would need 2 because it wouldn't be dry for a full day to use again the next night. I mean, if you put a fan on it might, but I think it would be too risky. I would just appreciate to have 2 wool overnight covers to use. So that is something I would suggest. That's not something I really learned, but something I would suggest if you do decide to use wool as a option. You would probably want 2 so you have backup when 1 is being washed and dried. You can go ahead and check out my wool care video that I did for Open Topic on Friday, and you will see that explained in there and kind of how I do my wool wash and get that to work. So that is basically what I learned during this challenge, and everything else went great. I love doing this challenge. I love the satisfaction I get from hand washing my diapers. It is something I was thinking this morning when I was washing them, I could do this every day. Just wash, every morning during nap time, hang them to dry. They're dry by the night, and I can do it all again the next day. And I do like the convenience of a washer and dryer, but hand washing is really rewarding and is something I enjoy doing. So it is something I do when we're out of town. I totally intend to hand wash. I take my flats and my covers when we go just because I know they are easier to wash in a foreign washing machine or hand wash if I need to. So they are something that I like to keep in my regular lineup for diapers. So I hope you guys enjoyed this challenge. I hope you enjoyed the videos that I put up during this challenge. If you have any questions about anything that I did, go ahead and leave those in the comments. Please subscribe because I do plan to do extra videos now. I'm hoping I can get on a better schedule and get some videos up for you guys. I love to do them. I love to edit and get the cloth diaper awareness out there. So if you completed this challenge, make sure to let me know down in the comments, and I would be excited to hear about your challenge and how it went for you. And congratulations on finishing it. I know there was plenty out there that did do it, and we'll see you next time. Bye guys.